Hi, welcome back to another video. I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, I'm Bex. I'm mum to Finley, who's 16 months old, and I make all sorts of videos about mum life, hacks, hauls, baby names, interiors, baking. So if they're the sorts of videos that you like, then don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell so you know when my videos go up. So without further ado, today's video is a collaboration video with a lot of other mummy vloggers, and it's baby names that I love but won't be using. Now, I have done one of these videos before, which I'll leave linked in the description box below, but it was quite a while ago. So head on over there if you want some more names. So I'm just going to get straight on into the names. I'm going to do boys' names first and then girls' names. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first name on my list is Donovan. I love this name. I think it sounds lovely. I think it goes with Massey well, but Dan wasn't very keen on it, and to be honest, I understand why. As much as I love the sound of the name, and I do like surname type names, it does sound a bit too much like a branch of a solicitor's with our surname. Donovan Massey just doesn't sound quite right. So even though I do love this name, if we did have another baby, I doubt we'd ever really use it. The next boy's name on my list is Florian. Dan absolutely loved this name, and he really wanted a little boy. Yeah, he really wanted a little boy to be called Florian. And I feel bad that I wasn't quite brave enough to go with it, and I'm sort of kicking myself because I do think it is a gorgeous name. I love quite way out names, but this was probably a bit too way out for me. The variation Floron, I think that could be lovely, but I just didn't think Floron could cut it really in Manchester. So I'm a bit gutted that I wasn't brave enough to use it. The next boy's name on my list is Kayleigh. I love the Kings of Leon, and that's where I first had heard the name. The lead singer of the group is called Kayleigh, but Dan wasn't ever really keen on this name. And to be honest, it is starting to grow in popularity, and that sort of puts me off names once they do get a bit more on the popular side. So again, it's another reason why I probably wouldn't use it, although Caleb Massey does sound quite nice. The fourth name on my boys list is an absolutely gorgeous name, and if Finley's middle name wasn't Fox, I would use this. But I didn't hear it until after Finley was born, and that name is Foxley. I absolutely adore this name, and in some ways I wish this could have been Finley's first name, but I just think Foxley is just absolutely flipping adorable. Love it. But obviously, because Finley's middle name is Fox, any future children couldn't be called Foxley. And my last boy's name is Dylan. I really think Dylan Massey sounds nice. I still think it's fairly unusual. I don't hear many Dylans about, but Dan just wasn't keen on the name. And you'll see this is a bit of a theme throughout the video, really. If Dan wasn't keen on the name, it basically got vetoed. Okay, so the first girl's name on my list is Nina. I absolutely love this. It was the name of one of my childhood friends. I think Nina Massey sounds nice. I think it's classic and timeless, but still quirky and unusual. I don't think I've ever met another Nina in my life. I think it's one of these names that sounds really nice. I think it's a name that sounds nice. It really rolls off the tongue very well. I also think it would go well with a lot of different surnames as well. So the second girl's name on my list is Sunday. Nicole Kidman has a daughter called Sunday Rose. I just think it's such a quirky, beautiful name combination. Sunday Rose just sounds beautiful, really feminine and really quirky. And I really like the girls' names to be quite feminine and unusual and vintage sounding, so that ticks all three sort of boxes for me. Having said that, I just don't think it works in real life for us. I just don't think Sunday Massey works, which is a real shame, because if we ever did have a girl, then I think it would be the most beautiful name to have. The third name on my girls list is Elodie. I think this is such an elegant, unusual name. I think it sounds beautiful. I love the way it rolls off the tongue. It's very rhythmic. I think Elodie Massey sounds nice, but we just didn't have a girl, and since that point it's just grown in popularity, and I don't know if I would necessarily use it now, even though I still think it's fairly unusual. I know a couple of people who have children called Elodie, so I just think it's on my radar a bit too much. And my fourth and fifth names are sort of vetoed for the same reason really, which is they both begin with M, and we just don't feel like names that start with M work very well with our surname, just because they sound a bit too much like characters rather than real names. So the fourth name on my girls list is Meadow. I absolutely love this name. I love nature names, and I love anything that's sort of on the hippie side. So Meadow would be a perfect name. Dan also loves the names Summer and Autumn, so I don't think Meadow would have been vetoed. It's just Meadow Massey sounds like a character's name. It just doesn't work in real life. And the final name on my girls list, we would have vetoed for the same reason. We would have vetoed for the same reason because it starts with an M, and that is Megan. I absolutely love the name Meg as well as Megan. I like the way it sounds, but just Megan Massey doesn't work in real life. I think you're going to see a rise in popularity of the names Rachel, as that's Megan's real name, and the name Megan, as that's the name she's more commonly known by. So they were my quirky names that I love but probably won't use. Thank you very much. As this is a collaboration video, I'll leave the channels linked below for the mums involved. Please don't forget to have a look at their channels and subscribe. And if you love baby names, then please hit subscribe because I've got a few more coming up very soon too. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye. Bye bye. La 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 la.